No, what happened?
We're not Pour Decisions anymore. Who are we, Kiki?
It's really whatever.
Period. It's really whatever.
She threw the period in there, you guys.
Period. So our new name, our new name is It's Really Whatever, and it's Really Whatever Podcast. You can see right up there. I'll put the logo on the screen.
And if you're on iTunes, it'll change. It's Really Whatever. It's still us. It's formerly still us. Pour Decisions. So.
Formerly Pour Decisions.
It's just half of me.
So we decided that because we talk about whatever. So it's really whatever.
And we obviously do whatever on the show. Because what are you doing?
And it's our show, so we can do what we don't want to do and just keep listening.
Okay. So I'm putting on my eyelashes. Do not let this distract you from what's really going on.
That is really what's going on here.
So. And I'm not even using eyelash glue. I'm using the superhero bond glue.
Don't nobody use eyelash glue. It won't come off.
Girl. So anyway.
She really in here putting on her lashes.
Because I didn't get to beforehand, and I have very small eyes.
I be thinking I'm the ghetto one out of the three of us.
You still are, baby.
This is such a poor podcast with you doing it.
Wait, I didn't get to do it. Wait, can y'all introduce yourselves? Nobody knows who y'all are.
Oh my God. Okay, so new show we gotta read. Well, we introduce ourselves every show.
So we are the It's Really Whatever podcast because
it's whatever. I'm TJ Sean.
Period. I'm Kiki. If you're trying to fight, it's whatever.
And I'm really Pop Panda. For those of you who care, it means Amanda no panda in French. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an exquisite bitch.
Oh, I thought it was just pa. I didn't know it meant something. I thought you were just saying something.
Wow. So y'all thought I had Tourette's? That's a bet. That's totally fine.
Oh my God, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning back into us. We are happy to be back on air. It's always good when we meet together and talk about one another and everybody just like,
I don't want to talk about one another.
Yeah, you do. Okay,
you be the first one to start.
I know. So I don't even know. Oh yeah, over the weekend, because sometimes I felt like Key this weekend because I did a lot of things, but over the weekend, yeah, because sometimes I be feeling like you snort cocaine because you never remember what you've done over the weekend.
And it's always a lot of stuff.
That's like somebody that's a cokehead.
That's somebody from The Hangover. Y'all seen that movie, The Hangover?
Yes. Yeah. How do you not remember what you've done? Like I don't even know.
Honestly, like I just feel like after Friday, like I don't know where the other days actually go. I just know that it be Monday and we be here. Like I'm just like I don't know. Like did Saturday and Sunday even happen? You know, so that's how I be feeling.
I'm sorry. So for those who don't know, we are now uploading on YouTube at least on Thursday. TJ's a good person, so she gonna upload as soon as we film.
Yeah, so it may still be Tuesday, but Tuesday evenings whenever we get it. So just be looking for it, and if you just subscribe, you'll get the notification on your phone.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart, and you're so like that was so eloquent.
Oh, you have one eyelash on, so I don't even know how to talk to you right
getting
now.
back to work.
Okay, so I guess we can. That was the ghetto of her, but that let's start
I looked
out.
up like, what you doing?
I didn't really choose any topics for myself this week because I've actually been keeping up with what current events, what was going on with DaBaby, and let me tell you, if I wasn't DaBaby fan, look, let me tell you, DaBaby, like I just feel so stupid even saying it that way.
DaBaby.
If I was not a fan before this situation has happened to him, but I went on and I've downloaded almost everything he has because I feel like I went and I listened to the video and what he said, and I don't know if Amanda can go back in and edit this in. I edit the video what he said, but I listened to it over and over again, and I tried to understand. The only thing I heard was, if you have that disease that kills you within 2 to 3 weeks, if you don't have that disease, put your lighters up or your phones up, whatever. If your vagina smells like water, put your phones up. If you're not in the parking lot giving head to, in the parking lot, so how did everybody jump from AIDS to giving head in the parking lot and skip the part in the middle? I would never know. I'm trying to get to how everybody just got to that part. And not so much to take up for what he said. It's just that I'm trying to get to how did that leap? How did that get there? I felt like people who have HIV should have been more offended because that disease and that virus doesn't kill as fast as it used to. Like that was just really ignorant right there to me to say. I'm sorry. So I was gonna say I did not see the full video. Okay, I'll be honest about that. But what I will say is that, so y'all know I talked about before, I'm West Indian. So there is a
page called Island 360, and they put like
Okay.
all the hot like Caribbean trends or whatever. So on this, let me get in the page promo for no reason. Hey, big up y'all. Anyway, so on this page they talked about it, and they said like for West Indian DJs, it's very common to say ignorant things. Like it's just common. Like, but even so, like I remember going to like Cirque back in the day, and they'd be like, "Hey, if you ain't got no, if you ain't got chlamydia, clap your hands."
Right. I feel like 20 years ago, him saying that it wouldn't have been a big deal.
It wouldn't have done nothing.
But because the world has become so
Sensitive.
I don't even want to say sensitive. I think that there's an agenda that's being
Aware.
pushed through television, through music, through cartoons,
So easy
through
to
everything.
cancel.
Right. That because what he said was unpopular, it was a problem. However, if another word would have been said by another group or race of people,
Sure.
I think we all would have felt the same way.
Right.
So I feel like by him being a celebrity, you know, sometimes you just have to be quiet. I think that's why Beyonce is who she is.
Right.
You don't really hear her speaking out on certain events. She knows, look here, I'm going to give y'all a picture on Instagram. I ain't following
Right.
nobody.
And leave me alone.
You know, because I don't want to see y'all bullshit. I'll probably look at somebody else's page. No, because she's the queen, and I think she is the queen. This is the first time I've ever even rendered her as queen, because I don't like to say that about a regular human being, because she is.
Yeah, she's
But
pretty
she's
normal.
more, like
She
very
gotta pee.
talented.
She could probably sit down when
But
she
I'm
pee.
saying, no, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you look at her, if everybody looked at how she conducts herself to the world, that
Right.
girl is a class. That woman is a class act.
That
She
part.
don't ever get into none of this stuff. This because you know you can have your opinions. I hate the fact that all these festivals are canceling him, and it's so stupid. All he really got to do is just book his own show, and it's probably more money for you anyway.
So we're talking about cancel culture then,
right?
because if that's the case, that I can't. Somebody go before me, because I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do my lipstick first. And
Okay,
Then,
I'm doing your whole face.
So
I feel like you was sucking dick in the parking lot, because you
Baby,
should have a lot of time to do.
that was this morning and at the house. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I was trying to be. I'm trying to censor myself in what I say, guys, because I noticed that I'm the only one that curse a
talking
lot.
crazy,
Yeah, so I'm trying to
right.
censor. I'm trying to be like y'all. I'm trying to.
My
be.
mother is a deacon. So
Really?
Yeah. No.
A deaconess?
No, she's not.
She's
She's not really a deacon. No.
You lie too much.
No, but
you did that with a straight
my mom
face.
does work in the church, honestly.
Oh.
You know, and I do want to, you know, one day maybe not follow the exact same footsteps, but I do look up to her. So I'll be trying.
that's
I'll be
cool.
trying not to, but I did just admit to giving fellatio this morning. Mother, just
She
log
called
off
it
now.
fellatio.
Fellatio, because I'm classy.
Go ahead, Key. What you want to say?
is his name Academics, right?
Oh
The
my
guy?
gosh,
DJ
yeah.
Academics?
He said that I kind of agree with him, because he
I
was
just
like,
saw that.
Yeah, he was like, it's so easy for people to cancel DaBaby because of what he said, but yet rappers get to go say they kill, murder, do all, you know, all this
It's an
stuff.
agenda.
Facts.
There's an
So,
agenda with that.
Yeah, because at
so.
first I was just like, this just doesn't make sense to me, so I didn't really feed into it, because I'm just
Right.
like, why are they?
And
like,
that's how I am. It's like, oh, you cancel this person, cancel that person, especially when it comes to. I have to really censor what I say, because then you know.
But isn't that weird though that you have to do that?
Because people
But-
take things the wrong way, and
Right.
you know, and it is what it is. But I feel like it's just too far. It's the same thing, and like I told my daughter, I said I feel the same way about 10 years ago when Chris Brown was blackballed, and I know what he did was wrong with Rihanna. But hell, she went back to start. They went back and got back in a relationship after.
See, no, okay, so I'm just gonna give my small. I'm gonna try to make it so small because I'm so passionate about this, because I really believe, like, to put everything like goofy aside, I really believe. I just was talking about this yesterday. There's so much stuff that I have done that I don't remember when I was young.
Right.
Especially on MySpace. I know that was a trip.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
knows
I
what I
love
was posting on my,
MySpace.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
let's say, or even like, you know, when I got Twitter in college, like when college first, or when Twitter like first was getting popular, I was in college. I probably was like maybe like 21. I don't even want to go back at my Twitter and see what I said in like 2020, or was it 2010? How do I know math? Anyway, point story is, I just feel like there's so much stuff that we have done ourselves in the past that we have probably offended somebody last week. We probably offended somebody this morning, yesterday. And I feel like for celebrities, it's a shame because they put them at this ungodly or this godly pedestal that doesn't relate. They're still humans.
Right.
So people do things wrong. I agree with you, TJ, because if I were to think of it this way, when y'all have y'all friends, y'all homegirls, whatever, they talk about their man, like, forget him, I hate him, oh my God, then we hate them forever, right? That's the same energy, but we might take him back. But then everybody hates him more than we hate him. That don't make no sense. Like, if someone has a sense to forgive somebody, why do y'all ride so hard to tear that person down? You know, and who knows if they've changed? You don't know that. People do actually change, surprisingly. They do. Yeah. So they have the capacity. So I'm with you on that. I don't believe in cancel culture. I feel like whatever God path he has for you and whatever success he has for you is for you. Can't nobody take that away. You can't say things make people not like you. That's fine. But your success is in his hands, in my opinion. So
do y'all think that DaBaby is really worried about this? Because I honestly think he like, I feel like he put out his apology, but I feel like I don't really feel like this situation is really bothering him.
I pray that it's not. I pray, and I actually have prayed over him because I feel like he said what a lot of people think.
Right. That's true.
And I'm just in the middle of it. I'm telling you, because I started following him. I wasn't even following him till this happened, and I just read through the comments because I'm nosy, just to see what people are saying. He has a lot of people that are backing him. Still over 1 million views on anything that he posts. It seems like nothing has changed except for those festivals, which. I'll be honest with you. I ain't never even heard of those festivals anyway. So
the Delta variant is going ham sandwich. Right.
Yeah,
y'all see that picture for, was it Lollapalooza or Lollapalooza, whatever?
Right. It was too many people
there
anyway.
Where do y'all pee at a festival like that? You pee you wear a diaper. They wear diapers. Oh my God. I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, so I'm stuck on that. I just pray that he is covered and
she honestly really over here Googling this, y'all.
No, for real.
No, and I get what he said, and he earned a new fan because I get what he said.
Not because of what he said.
Yeah, but I feel like people should be able to say what the crap they want to say. Right. Like, it just irritates me.
I feel like if you were changing textbooks for the textbook to say that the Klan is not wrong, which is a thing, they're actually changing textbooks to say, that it's not wrong. I don't know if they're glorifying it per se, but they're just making it like a equal value, like you decide for yourself.
Right.
I think that's okay. The reason why I say that is because people think that just because you don't agree with something, you have hate speech. That's not necessarily true. People who don't like black people, they don't affect me at all, bro. Because you don't like me, that's fine. Because guess what? Now I know not to be around you. I'm glad you voiced your opinion. It's the people who don't say anything and I don't know how they feel about me.
Right.
Those are the people that creep me out. So I'm like, okay, great. You don't like me? That's the bet. Fine. Yeah. But like, so if, I don't know. Like I said, I did not watch the video, so I don't feel confident in saying like I agree with what he said or don't agree with what he said. But I can say like, if I'm assuming what I saw on Twitter, I don't know if it's true because Twitter be taking stuff and running with it. So I need to see it for myself. But what I can say is that I have said some inappropriate things in the past. I have probably done some inappropriate things to other people. I probably voiced my opinion that people didn't agree with.
Right.
Literally, someone tried to get onto me on Twitter because I don't personally believe in abortion, which is a different story, which I know I even unwrapped that Pandora box. But I've never had to have one. But I do think that if I was younger and I did have to have one, I probably would have. But now I'm old. So I'd be like, all right, girl, just, you knew what you was doing. You too old. But neither here nor there. Anyway, so I feel like, I don't know. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Don't judge another person for having a different opinion.
And
you don't want to be
all
judged.
That cancel crap. I mean,
right.
Much as I don't want to talk about it no more. Let's go to the next because it's gonna irritate me.
Where do people at festivals pee?
No, Kate, what did you want to talk about while she's researching over here?
Weak bladders. So you're in the pit and you have to pee.
Oh my God.
How do you pee in a crowd? Okay, baby wipes. All right, here we go. Pack sanitary items. Baby wipes are a key. Where you gonna pee at?
What?
If they don't have a toilet, make sure.
In the grass?
Especially when you're peeing, when you're making the choice to pee somewhere other than the toilet.
They probably be drinking beer and all. They have to use the restroom a lot.
Okay.
It probably stank out there. That ain't a festival I want to attend anyway. So good luck with that.
You know what? I think I've attacked this wrong. I should say, do people wear diapers at festivals? Do people wear? Y'all think I'm playing to wear?
Okay, while you looking it up, I kind of wanted to talk about how. Like, what's y'all level of ghetto? Like, how ghetto do you think you are? And like,
I'm probably -5.
When it comes to boundaries, like, okay, say if you go somewhere, like, like, we all want to do hood things, but just, like, it's a level to it. Like, it's like, it's a point where it get too ghetto for you. So, like, do you have any experiences where you was just like, this is just a
little bit too hood for me.
Yeah.
Can I wear diapers for
where
fun?
It's been too hood?
Yeah, where you was like, nah, this.
Oh, when I was in the car with you last week and you had cussed out that lady, that was really like, I'm like, this is, I've never been in a situation like this.
Hold on,
before.
y'all. We can get back to this. I gotta tell y'all what I just discovered.
Okay.
This is crazy. It says, what is a shiwi? And I was like, oh, it must be like a new like gender. But it says, a shiwi is a device that allows women to urinate standing up. Not only can you stand, but you don't have to remove any clothes. I would like to buy one.
Why? You just gonna walk around pissing?
Anyway, so go ahead. You're talking about ghetto. So
I know you're gonna smell like ammonia. Why would you do that? And that was the wrong button. She said street.
Clap for the piss. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I interrupted somebody's story. That was ignorant.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
said that out.
That was one of the situations where I was like, this is so ghetto. Okay.
In her car?
Right. Yeah. I'm so serious. I'm not even playing. I'm so serious.
What music was she playing? That's important.
I don't know. It
to
was really loud because she likes her music turned up so loud. And I feel like that sweet white woman probably thought we were thugs.
Oh,
okay?
the one she cussed out or flipped
Yes.
the finger at?
That's one, and I don't want to take up a lot of
You need
time
to
on
let
mine.
that hurt go.
Two is when my bonus sons used to play in the Pee Wee football league. I'm not gonna say what team they played for.
The Thundercats.
But when the parents started to fight and brawl, I was like,
At the Pee Wee League?
what would the white people say? Okay.
No,
I
understand.
was so serious.
What would
I was
Jesus
like,
do? He
get
wouldn't
my
do this.
kids. I'm fucking leaving. Okay.
I had enough.
She turned into Karen real quick.
Right. I'm getting in my Dodge Caravan.
I thought it was so hood, and I really did, and I thought it was really ghetto because I was like, this is kind of why people are a little bit afraid of us because like it's like a kids football game, and these nuts like
No,
we're really throwing balls,
white dads
like-
be doing it too. They be like, I
They
told
do.
you, let the guys play. You're not letting them play. I don't care. Austin,
Get Robbie out there, man.
Right, no, for real. Austin
My
sucks,
son's
okay?
the next Jeter.
Right, for real. I said it, okay? Colin sucks.
I'm dead. So
Nah.
what about you?
I had a really ghetto moment, y'all. Well, I didn't know it was ghetto until someone told me that I was not equipped for such moments. So I went to this. Relax. I went to this place, y'all. I don't remember what it was in Houston. I obviously feel like I'm gonna get attacked for half the stuff I already said today, so I'm not gonna say where it was. But I was in Houston. I was at this like bar. And this bar is ghetto. Yeah, sure, fine. But I didn't care because I just don't care about stuff like that. Like, I'm just like,
Right.
whatever. So, literally, it was me and two of my homegirls, and we were in there. And this guy walked up to me. So, I was like, he's going to holler because I'm cute. And so, he was like, you don't belong here. What are you doing here? Like, he dead told me that to my face. I was like, wow. So, basically, he said that. He's like, what are y'all doing here? Y'all don't belong here. Like, just looking at the way we was dressed and how he was, I guess he just felt like we just...
Oh, y'all wasn't ghetto enough.
Right. So
Oh,
he
okay.
just felt like we didn't belong there. And I took this man's advice. I was like, hey, y'all, we probably got to go. We need to leave because I don't know if he sees that. And, men aren't as,
Right.
as observant sometimes. So I'm like, how does he know that? So I'm like, what you mean I don't belong here? It didn't work. So we just left. So, well, I did fall in the parking lot. So I kind of like matched the energy. So that was good. I stayed there for a while.
I'm dead.
I was wearing platforms.
What about you, Key?
I feel like in almost every experience that I have on the daily,
Because you are.
Then I think you just argued at that point. 'Cause
Yeah,
why
you
are you
are.
always in that predicament?
I know. Because she is ghetto.
it's like I'm really ghetto, but then I'm really not. Like it's just like I
Yeah,
feel
in
like
some instances you're not.
I
You're
feel
not.
like I need to be the ghetto person in the room. Like when it's somebody who outdoes me, I'm like, okay, this is very uncomfortable. It's time for me to get like when I see somebody doing weight, like, but I'm not loud ghetto either. So that's another thing. Like when you start getting loud, that's when I know that I'm in the wrong place.
Okay.
When it's too much going on, like when I start seeing stuff that should be on porn, and like why am I here?
You know
like
that should be on porno.
and maybe I shouldn't say that because where was I at?
Right. Wasn't that
But
Snickies
yeah.
though, right?
So I was in the parking lot.
Was that a snort, darling?
That's how I laugh. What you want me to do?
So ew.
I feel like I'm in one of those moments. That was ghetto.
My laugh? I
Just
can't
snort.
help my laugh. It's only when something is really funny and then I forget to breathe through my nose.
Okay.
I laugh this way my whole... Go on to the next thing.
Oh, my
Go
bad.
ahead, Amanda.
No, Kiki was still
She don't like
talking.
when nobody get on her.
Kiki was still talking.
She don't like when nobody get. What else you got to say about TJ?
That she has a really, I just told her in the elevator, she has a really nice nose. TJ, I'm going to zoom in
Thank you.
on
I
it.
have a Michael
on
Jackson
YouTube.
nose.
Yeah.
I feel.
I was wondering-
the
I
old
always
Michael
thought
Jackson.
that your nose looked weird. I always thought that.
Well, because you draw yours on before we
Ooh,
go
okay,
on air.
I do. Another contour
You
highlight.
contour. You
First of all,
contour.
and look at it. Period.
Contisha.
I was trying to get my lips like that, like fillers, but I really feel like she's gotten lip fillers.
Y'all-
Because how somebody lips go from this to this, I'll never know, but
I'm going to be
It's not my
honest with y'all.
business.
I actually, although I am an Afro-Can woman, I have thought about getting lip fillers before.
where are they going to go? Your lips going to touch your nose.
Somebody said,
Big lips. You need
somebody
to
said I
stop.
wasn't going to be able to breathe.
You're going to look like Jay-Z. You need to stop.
But I just feel like
She gonna look like Big Edge. Oh my god.
I just feel like R.I.P. again.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like that's messed up because I just.
Girl, why would you say lip fillers? You could have said something else, some ass shots and stuff. Why
I
would
didn't
you?
want that.
Why would you do that?
Because I just feel like, yeah, that looks stupid when I do it like that. Well,
Girl, them was gonna be you touching that
Like
nose
that.
ring. You need to stop. They
Somebody
don't
did
think you a
something.
tranny.
they're like, you can't breathe. You can't say that, TJ. It's 2021. Dang, what's wrong with you? We can't
Go
say
ahead and do the apology now.
I'm
I'm
really
glad we
sorry.
only have 2 viewers, cause honey.
Girl, they're going to dig this up. What you don't know.
No, I was just playing.
Right. Anyway, so we apologize for the insensitive statements we made to any community. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, listen here. If you can make fun of everybody, everybody's equal. That's how you show equality. You make fun of everybody. I don't care who you
I
are.
know.
You can't talk. You missing a finger. That's fine.
It just
God don't
irritates
punish me
me.
because I did mess up my finger.
And it's still
Yeah,
ugly.
and it's like I really don't even want to sit next to you because like that's
Why I just said?
it just look like a fungus.
that's been kind of bothering me. Like
What?
this episode and last episode, I had to keep looking at it. I'm just like, why am I sitting right here? Like
This
I'm
is
like,
the longest I haven't worn
I'm
nails,
so-
and it's doing something to my psyche. Like I feel very
Poor, because you look
Basak.
poor. So without
Basak.
nails on.
That's Italian for basic. I feel that way. I made that up. But I do look very poor. And I
Yeah.
can't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like clankly clank.
I know you can't even.
Yeah, don't outdo me.
Oh.
Please. Please.
You almost ready though. You almost ready.
Wait, so
I feel like you should have seen a professional about that finger. But anyway, go on to the next
actually I'm
subject.
trying to believe you because somebody told me I have to pop the blood or something. Oh, this nail is dirty, but that's glue. That's nail glue.
Girl,
That's hair glue.
That is ass on your damn finger. I
That's
am not
glue.
going to do that.
I don't do that anymore. I've been delivered.
Oh, okay. I don't trust her.
You shouldn't.
What you need to talk about, Amanda?
Honestly, I wanted to talk about. Hold on, let me get my notes.
Girl,
Just like-
clicking with them nuts.
Here, let me help you out.
Thanks, girl.
Right.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about mixing friend groups.
Okay.
And I actually have another topic, but I'll wait for it to come back around to me, merry-go-round, whatever. So I feel like mixing friend groups has always been a really bad thing for me. Like it has never really gone the way it's supposed to go. It doesn't really give what it's supposed to give.
Really?
Yeah, do y'all know how the problem? Mixing friend groups? I think
Like you mean like if you meet somebody, they group of friends, and then
if I
you
meet
start
you, okay, for instance, like if I meet you, you brought TJ around me. So really, we're not supposed to like each other. That's how it works in life. I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. So that's how it's been happening for me in life. Like I'll bring some friends
Okay.
around other friends and be like, oh, I don't like a friend. But or
yeah, that's happened to me.
I think
like,
people bring their
recently.
friends around me and I'm like, that person's energy is off, but I don't really say anything, but they literally hate
Oh,
my
she
guts.
does that to me, and I'm like, well, I didn't get what you get from this person. I got like, and I read energy.
Right.
That's a thing about me. But that has happened to me. I liked one person. I really liked her a lot, but then Key didn't like her through just messages. You didn't like. I'm not even gonna say the name. You didn't like her through messages.
Chandra.
I mean, that's
I
an
don't
old
even know
person
who
name.
it
I
was.
know.
How long ago was
It
this?
was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And
Dang,
my
you
best
remember?
friend, she
No.
didn't like her, and I think my cousin, they all didn't like her, and they turned out to be right.
I think something's wrong with her. I'm about to say, I
Yeah,
think I'm in
they all
favor.
turned out
Yeah.
to be correct, but and because my two best friends, they get along. I bring them around each other. They get along very well. Most times now that we're older, when we were younger, that stuff didn't work. And I know it didn't work for me because I was a B. I know I was. But now I'm a person who I try to be. Yeah, I try to be more
She was
open.
being sarcastic, like we like.
No, you, bitch. I ain't a bitch to you, Amanda. I said I liked you.
She was really going on like, yeah, I was. No, you still are.
No, I said no because you mentioned before about how like you didn't get along with some people. No, I feel like
I did.
No, I feel like we're good. I don't want this to
Yeah,
ruin
I
our
mean,
friendship.
I do. I feel like you can still be a bitch to in certain
Who deserves it,
situations.
maybe.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I didn't say that I wasn't.
Oh.
I never spoke on that.
No, there you get one too.
But going into that, like, I feel like I'm super, super nice to just anybody who comes in my
Right, you
circle.
are, you are.
But
You're
then, like, if you
super
rub me
fine.
the wrong way, it's just like I can get super, like, I feel like I take it too far because, like, when somebody do just like one wrong, well, actually, I might. It depends. I
You
might let
talked
you
on
do
the
a
show
couple.
how you left someone stranded and put them on a no-fly list for an airline, for all the airlines.
Period.
Not
She don't
period.
care that she did that.
I don't care.
You gonna do
I feel like that was the right thing.
She still don't, it's been 6 years. This fool still don't feel no different.
That's bonkers.
But if you out there, you know, I'm not apologizing, but
I don't think he
we
watches the
cool.
show.
You know, yeah, I know he don't watch the show, but I just feel like, you know,
I probably
gotta
wouldn't
be the
either.
bigger person, you know.
Oh, okay. So it's back around to me. So I wanted to ask y'all this, and this is not me. I just saw that Ashton Kutcher and his wife Mila Kunis
They don't shower.
They don't. They shower,
They did
but
not
they
say
don't
they
watch.
did shower.
They said they don't watch. They only watch the
hot
what she say?
spots.
Yeah. Dude, when you in
bird
the shower,
baths. They take bird
isn't
baths.
that a
Hoe
bird, like a
bath.
hoe
Yeah,
bath,
right. That's really what it is.
You
yeah.
know about those.
Oh, I'm not a hoe. You a hoe.
You used to know.
I said I was gonna try to be nice
you
on this
knew
show,
about-
you guys.
I didn't
I
mean
know what a
now.
hoe bath is, okay?
Because
But
you used
I'm
to take
saying-
them, right?
I once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. Okay, and I'm admitting it. Okay. No, but what I'm saying is, why did they feel so open to say that to the world?
Because I feel like that's what a
You
lot
know this
of
go on
people.
YouTube too.
We're canceled. I'm just gonna edit me out.
That's what a lot of people. I'm just gonna say people do.
Do they really?
Do y'all remember that debate on Twitter a
I'm
long
gonna
time
ask
ago?
my friend.
Is she white?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There was a debate on Twitter
But
a long
she
time ago.
ex-black.
There was a long debate. There was a Twitter. What? There was a debate on Twitter a long time ago. It was basically like, I think people were saying that they don't wash their legs, like they just wash or their feet.
Their feet. Yeah, their feet. I remember.
They just wash like their body.
Yeah.
And then they let like the Lord, just the Holy Spirit, come and just sweep the dirtiness off their feet. And everyone was like, that must not
People
be
said that?
Yes, it was
a
like
negro thing.
it was like a poll or something on.
Yeah, it's
Twitter.
true.
So they don't wash their feet.
Yeah,
Lord
allegedly.
Jesus.
I've never seen anyone of the, I would say opposite sex, but I've never seen anybody I've never seen anybody of the opposite race take a shower, so I'm not allowed to comment on this. But from the Twitter, the tweets, they was like, nah.
I feel like y'all
The
also
soap,
have to
wash
think
it down.
about what we went through, like, you know, back in the day, like when slaves and stuff, you know, they didn't really have shoes all the time and just certain stuff. I feel
That's
like
true. Like,
it
when you do get to
you
take a
had
bath,
to
you
wash.
gonna, like-
You had to wash your feet. They didn't have to go through that, so
Yeah.
they didn't know to wash their feet. You know what I'm saying?
I think about that about butts. I think for real.
Because I feel like you should submerge your ass in water. I don't think you should shower every day. I really do think you have to plant
Yes.
your ass in some hot
Especially,
water.
I feel like guys should take bubble
Do
baths
you
at
know
least
how
once a
many?
week.
Yes, you know how many dumps you have taken,
Okay.
and then just don't even get me started.
You should just douche into your butt, but with like a
Sit
with
in
the
some water, submerge your ass.
So hold on, y'all.
For guys with bleach.
Their ball sack's gonna be discolored. Listen,
I
so
don't even know what kind of show this is today. I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's really
but
whatever.
This is why I need to stay off of the internet, because every time I'm trying to be social and I'm looking at different things, and when I heard that interview, I'm like, why would they say, like, are they being really serious? But it was like when Adrienne Ballon said that she doesn't wash her hands after she uses a restroom. And I'm like, why would somebody say that in public?
She must got one of them bidets where she don't have to do.
But
Oh,
what
yeah,
gonna-
she is rich.
what if she-
maybe.
So
What
maybe
if she
she
goes
feel
in
like she ain't
public
gotta
though?
wash.
But then you even
But she
if,
said she
if the
never gets
bidet,
sick,
you your
so-
booty just wet in the bidet. It's like then you just walk off. That's weird. Nah, I'm not messing with that.
That's a disgusting
I'm a little bit
sound
uncomfortable
effect.
saying
that.
I know. You're like a lizard.
However, if the View wants us on there, just let us know. But we're
That
gonna
ain't
ask
even The View.
Oh,
what
what
is
is
it
it?
called? She ain't even on there no more.
That was
Oh.
the real.
The Real.
Cheetah Girls. If the Cheetah Girls want us to perform.
Oh, I definitely get when I was just a little. Yeah,
Oh my God.
I used to be a cheetah girl.
I don't got enough to be Raven, but I could
Who
be.
else you used to be?
I gotta be Keely. I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises. We need to cancel this show. I ain't gonna lie. This is
We
bad.
don't talk about Kaylee because she was my favorite one until I seen her on the Encore. Y'all need to watch that. I don't know what day it airs. I just
Yo,
recorded.
why did I see a tweet talking about something? Okay, so you have a man's to Jay, and does Joe ever watch shows with you, like shows that you watch, like the ignorant shows? Do you watch ignorant shows? Like, do you watch Love and Hip Hop? Do you watch?
Yes,
you know
I
what I'm
love. He hates reality TV shows.
Do he ever just stop and watch it, like, and say he not listening, but he is?
I mean, when I try to get him into it, look what Kirk did again. And then his ugly earring, 3 earrings, like, and he'll go, yeah. You done? And then because he watches these shows on Netflix, and oh my God, Joe gets on my nerves about this. He watches them where they like, they're Hispanic shows, but they're going like this. Jamie said,
No,
and I'm like, how can you watch that?
He watches
Subtitles and stuff.
Yes,
I love
how can you
subtitles.
watch that? I'm
I
like, their
need
mouth is still
captions.
moving.
You know what?
I need captions.
My first show that I really got into with the subtitles was Money Heist.
That's one of his
Dang,
favorite shows.
I want to see
And
that.
at first it
It's
was
good.
hard. Yeah, and they have a new season.
I mean,
coming
it
out in
looks
September.
good, but when they get to moving them lips, I
Moving
can't.
too fast, and I didn't even
Yes.
realize it at first because I was so into the show. I'm like, oh wait, this
TJ,
is not an American
if
show.
you can't read fast, if y'all can't read fast, just say
I
that.
don't like that.
I love, honestly.
And I have the captions on, but I don't like that.
Y'all know-
That's like those old Chinese movie, Bruce Lee.
I was just about to say, no,
I
for
don't
real.
like that.
I was just about to say, y'all know, I watch anime and stuff. Like, I literally don't, I judge people.
You are white.
Yes, no, I'm just
It's so many people like black people
a
that
nerd.
watch anime. Like,
But
that's
listen,
crazy.
so. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. No, but I do, for those who
Y'all,
are
I have to say that I think that they got high or did something, sniffed something.
They.
That's
That's
Amanda
y'all.
all by herself.
Some-
Something because you came in here tripping first, and now it's the one over
What
to
did I
Amanda.
say?
I don't know. Like you was
It
just,
jumped on me. It's contagious.
Okay.
Listen, no, I
gotta
I
move
do watch
around.
anime. It is true. Yes, I don't care. But like, I judge people who watch the subbed version instead of the dubbed instead of the sub. Subs are the subtitles.
Okay.
Dubs is like when they put like American voices on the Asian. All right. Anyway, next
You
subject.
just sound like a total
yeah,
so Money
I
Heist
know.
they do both
Not y'all ignoring
because
me.
they
Okay,
put the
that's
American
fine.
voices over it. Plus they do the subtitles.
I don't
plus
like
it still
that.
don't
Gotta
be
get
matching
It
shows
up.
takes the energy away. I feel like, especially like Japanese energy is like, and you know, they're like, yes, like
Yeah.
you're my nemesis.
I hate that.
No, I can't deal with
And
that.
on Money
irritates
Heist,
me.
they have subtitles already on there. Plus Netflix have they subtitles on
Right.
top of it, and the Netflix subtitles don't be matching up with the
I
actual
saw
show.
that when he was watching
I'm
that
like,
stupid
what?
show.
So I'm like, which one did he really say?
But yeah, I don't like those.
I don't know. I was
That's
reading.
because Amanda was looking at her phone.
No, y'all, I was reading these topics. Can you put topics in the topic folder? And I was like, she put one in here talking about, have you ever fallen asleep in the middle of praying? God forgive me.
I actually saw, because we
I know
know
it
something
was
dumb.
you.
But I saw on Facebook that there was this one status that said, you people do that because they feel so comfortable. Even when I start, like, okay, Heavenly Father, I get to yawning. I'm not gonna even lie. But
Satan,
she
girl.
said that God puts us so much at ease that he understands what's going on in the middle of the prayer.
Okay.
Because one time I did start praying. I said,
Oh,
I'm
you did early
so
when you was
sorry,
laughing?
Jesus. I am so sorry.
I be having these long prayers, and I be
Me
crying.
too.
I be crying out in my prayers and stuff like that, like for real. And so like I be falling asleep from crying too, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Aw.
And it don't
It's
even
okay.
really
It
be
has
It's
like
a good
it
cry.
happens to
Cleanse.
everyone.
yeah, and it don't
cleanse
be like a
crying.
bad, you know, I don't
Right.
really be going. It's just like I just be in the moment, and I be like, ooh, like, you know, I just feel it over me.
Yeah.
So like I just sometimes fall asleep, and then I feel bad. I'm glad that you said what you just said, because then I feel bad when I wake up like, dang, did that prayer go through?
Girl, no, it's called waiting. It's in a lot. Honestly, I feel
So I
like
need to finish it, guy. Even where I started, where I stopped at, because like I don't know.
I feel like we need to pray over this episode, because I feel like this episode is bad. Dear Lord Jesus, I thank you for this day. Thank you for all you've done for us. I pray this episode does good. We don't get canceled. Just saying, pray, amen.
and we barely got a new name. We don't need to be canceled right now.
It's really whatever though.
I know.
Period.
Right.
And we said what some of y'all be thinking anyway.
No, fact. Honestly, I do believe whatever radical thoughts you have. Okay, I hate to put this in this type of element, but it's the only thing I think of. Y'all know when y'all have people have weird fetishes. That's how life is with opinions. Like, you may have like people like don't agree with your opinion outwardly, but there's a lot of people deep down inside like, I feel the same way.
I
Like,
just be quiet
they
about
do.
it.
Like,
but
low key
people-
they do.
Yeah.
they just
Or
don't
they
want to
be
be
on the
attacked.
fence,
Right.
They
you
don't
know?
want to be attacked about it. And I think that's the problem, I think, too. I know we were talking about cancel culture again.
And
but-
sometimes, you know, I find myself in the background, like looking and be like, "Oh, I agree with them," and then I'm like, "Well, they, you know,
they're
I
taking
don't
out the
know."
heat. You on your own, brother.
No, not even that, but just so much where I'm like, I kind of agree with what they said too,
Right.
because like, you know, and I'm like, yeah.
Like, you try to understand it from all sides.
You
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah.
I'm a firm believer that you can really honestly agree to opinions at once. I'm naturally
Right.
an empath, so I don't feel not
Oh,
saying
we
that I
all
feel
are.
bad
Yeah.
for people, but I can understand where they're
Yeah.
coming from.
Right.
Like, I was talking to my mom about something recently about this movie I watched with Liam Neeson, and at the end of the movie, he had was cursing God out, which I would never do, but that was the movie. Whatever. Mom was like, I can understand why he did it. Like, she's like, so you agree with it? I was like, that's not how it works.
Oh
Like,
my God,
just
yes.
because I can see your point of view, whether I agree with it or not, I
Right.
can understand where you're coming from. So it makes it easier for me to talk to you or understand what you're trying to say in anything. Some people have difference of opinions. I think when people just feel like, oh, if you understand them, you agree with them. No, you just understand what they're saying.
Y'all, speaking of that, I feel like scared to talk about certain stuff a little bit, because
We're
I don't
gonna get
know,
canceled
you know,
anyway.
okay,
Just
so-
Stop
do
saying
it.
that, Amanda.
Oh, my
Dang.
bad.
What you just said, it reminded me of like when Bruce Jenner first went over to Caitlyn, and My mom,
Girl,
she
why
was
did I
just,
think you're talking about two different people? I was like, who's Kaylin? And I was like, I thought it was one of the children. Girl, I had to think about it.
but he did an interview and they asked him because he's turned into a woman, does that mean he's gonna date men and whatever? And he was like, he still likes women or whatever. And I think his last relationship was with still a woman or something like that. But anyway, so I was like, okay, yeah, I can understand that, because just because you feel I really can understand that. Just because you feel like you should be a woman don't mean that you gotta go date men. I just don't. I feel like you can still date a woman.
TJ, don't say nothing.
No
like
comment.
you feel.
Thank you.
Because deep down inside, how people like they was born this way, so they change into that. I feel like that doesn't mean that they have to be attracted to a man now.
I don't care.
Okay.
Because if I say what I think, then it's not going to go over well.
But anyways,
nobody is born. Okay,
I'm not agreeing with that part. I'm agreeing with that.
Well, I do. I didn't even know he dated women, so I do like that part, that he's still keeping it like that. I will say that, but I don't think about, because I just thought it was so weird. Like, no, I'm not gonna say, because I don't know what struggles he had internally to make him decide to change that way. I am trying to understand where everybody, comes from.
See, and I think that's an important part to be in society. It's so annoying that people think it. Okay. Especially for us who did not grow, we're not 2000 babies, so they live in a whole nother world. Like they just, I ain't gonna lie, they're making up stuff.
Them niggas don't care.
They're making up stuff.
Them niggas, let me tell you, them niggas
don't
think
even
that you got
exist.
5 lives. I think that's because they watching doing too much Fortnite and GTA. Now I'm so serious. Them 90s baby, I'm so sorry, Keith.
No, yeah, you good.
I'm gonna say 95. I'm gonna start at 90. Them
Thank you, 'cause
niggas
I'm
think,
also
I need to stop saying this word, but they really think that they have multiple lives and they get another chance at this.
That's not how
I
it
have
works,
seen so many babies lose their life. Them 2000 babies, I've seen so many of them lose their lives. Throw their lives away by killing one another, going to jail. It's so my classmates have children who are in jail, for years, like for killing somebody, and it's crazy.
Or the addiction to like pain pills and things like that, which I would like to blame on the older generation, the older rappers who just really emphasize this. I would, because if you think about, like, I was talking to my mom about this before too. Dang, hey mommy, she didn't listen to this. I'm telling you, she's not listening to this radio. But like, okay, so basically their generation taught us, right?
Right.
Our generation teaches our children.
Right.
Okay, I don't have kids, but there are people who in my generation who had kids who may not have monitored them. They dropped the ball on that. I'm just going to say that. Because if you were raised correctly, you're going to stay in that path. You might stray a little bit, but you're going to go back eventually.
Right.
So I just feel like there are people there's a big generation of kids who were not raised properly, I think. And it's easy for the older generation like us to say stuff like that, because our people above us said that. Y'all kids just wow. Y'all music is just ignorant, which it is. I'm not going to lie. Music is ignorant. I don't care what nobody say. It's ignorant. I still be jamming it, but that's not the point of the story. Point of the story is, like, I do feel like there's a generation of people who they really want to identify with something. They want to belong. They want to feel empowered. But I also feel like there's a lack of a struggle going on, so they just feel like they will just want to pick anything to struggle with. Does that make sense? Like, if you think about it, do you think that slaves are really arguing about, no, I am a man, no, I am a woman, no, I like cats, I like dogs? Slaves were trying to make it through the day. So when people don't have something to fight for, they just pick anything to get upset about. The smallest things, like, I want to use that bathroom, I want to use this bathroom, or whatever. Definitely, I didn't even stop talking. But the point of the story is, like, when people don't have things that are passionate about, or they feel like they don't belong somewhere, they just grab at straws trying to be relevant and trying to make something relevant. And they get very offended by things that don't even involve them. Like, there are people who get offended for another group. That doesn't make any sense. Like, if we're not upset, why are you upset? Or vice versa.
That's just like Jess Hilarious was just saying something about that. She said, I guess it was like a gay or trans person said something to her. And she was like, why do all y'all got to attack me? I was just talking about him because this person said something to me, So just jumping on that bandwagon. And
and that's for anybody, not just for gay, trans, like y'all said, it's for anybody, it's for any group.
But I'm a little older than you guys. So back in my day, to be gay was something that was... it was like you didn't know. I never had met an openly gay person. I cannot ever remember knowing anyone, that preferred the same sex relationships, because it just, even strippers, you didn't even know strippers back then. I always say this because it was something that was frowned upon. It was looked like so low level, and the way the world has, changed. I feel like they have, I'm gonna say, a big mouth. It's like the LGBTQ committee is like your big mouth big sister, right? Because I feel like they were oppressed for so many years. You gotta think about it. We loud too. Remember, we couldn't vote. we couldn't, go in through the front door.
Right.
And I tried to understand because at first I'm like, okay, now they're getting on my nerves. Okay, you getting on my nerves. But then I thought about it. I said, Tim, take it back. Take it back 20 years ago. Right, when they used to get beat up.
Right.
Or,
murdered,
or called certain
beat up,
things.
murder, all kind of
it's
stuff.
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's just a different,
right.
Group of people. So I try to understand why they are so loud because they had to be. That's why it was called, coming out of the closet.
That's kind of like how Black people are as well too. Like
we loud.
I understand that. Like I remember we have so many, and I understood that. I see that's the thing. I understand this argument. People say like there shouldn't be a BET. We should be everywhere because BET marginalizes us. I agree with that as well too. Because I think that certain people think that, okay, well, y'all have y'all little station, go over there and do what y'all do. Play Friday 500 times. We don't care what you do. You ain't coming over here. Right, and Baby Boy, you ain't coming over here. And it's kind of like, so we have to say like, you don't really hear white people saying, I love being white. If they do say that, then it's a big issue because their struggle has been different than ours. We say, I love being Black. I'm Black magic. I'm this. We're loud as well, too. That's a good point because we weren't allowed to be loud. So, and I think it's really important to know that there are people like you, TJ, and there are people like me, or I feel like I'm kind of in the middle sector, and there are people who were just more like, who grew up where everything was okay. And there are people who are like you who are trying to understand. It doesn't just work overnight where it'd be like,
it does. It's
I
hard,
understand why you like to, peace standing up instead of sitting down today. It's
it's
something
hard to
concept.
understand.
It's a big concept.
Yeah, because like I said, I didn't see all of that, but I'm trying. I don't have any people like that in my family. I have people that I love, who are gay, but I don't have anybody in my family like that. So it's kind of hard, but then it's like, you can't be this kind of person and love. My agenda this whole entire year was to love people, right?
That's the point.
Just to love people, like genuinely love people. So I try to understand it, and I understand it, but I feel like in return, y'all don't have to cancel DaBaby. Y'all can still say, throw out some love to him, because we gonna give it back to you.
See,
and
that's
just everybody just come to an agreement and accept his apology. If he do it again, then you don't have to listen to his music. You don't have to agree with what he's saying. We don't really know what Beyonce believed. Remember, she came out with that song, Y'all Hate Us. Everybody thought she was on with Illuminati. We don't know because she don't really, say what he just said what he believes and what he feels. You don't have to agree with it. Don't buy his music, but don't try to take this money out this man's house and his mouth and his children, and that's crazy for what he believes, because you don't know what somebody else believes. They just quiet. Right. They standing on the sideline and not saying what they believe.
Might be,
okay. Whatever, but they ain't say nothing, so it's cool. But but I think there's a lack of girl.
Y'all ain't gonna leave Drake alone.
Never. There is a lack of respect for other people's opinions that you don't agree with. Nobody on this show is saying that you have to agree with any of our opinions or that we feel biased towards somebody else or we're judgmental to someone. That's not the point. The point is that if you have a different opinion, that's okay. Right. Nothing's wrong with that. That's what makes America particularly a great place, because it's so blended. There's so many people. But I think it's really weird when people bully people because they bullied somebody. Like, does that not cancel out the whole point?
You know why
That's weird.
I'm gonna say we, because I when you said that, it made me check myself, because if you on my Facebook or my Instagram and you don't agree with me, delete and you're blocked. You're canceled.
But in a weird point, that's housekeeping sometimes, because sometimes certain comments do hit you to your core. Yeah. I don't see myself following a neo-Nazi and being like, you know what, I don't agree with your opinion, but you can say on my page. I probably wouldn't, because that's going to affect my, how I feel about myself, or that's different. But if you're in a general conversation with someone and say, hey, I really believe in, whatever, then I don't also believe with that. I'm not going to hate you. I will naturally, I'm a human. We'll look at you a little bit differently.
Right.
Be like, oh my gosh, I believe that you should steal and no one should get caught for it. Okay, well, see, now you can't come to my house. But I respect your opinion. You will not be invited over. But I do appreciate you telling me out loud, outside your mouth, that you you be thieving. Yeah. And that's not okay with me, but it's okay with you. So go ahead and steal somebody else's stuff.
So I'm automatically think that if I'm missing $1,
right, it was you, honey.
Or in Kiki's case, it was the ghost.
It was the see-through ghost of Notre Dame.
Anyway. So
anyway, that was a long tangent, y'all.
I have a question really quick. Did you ever get a chance to watch Dexter?
No, I didn't, because when you said that he kills
people, can't watch it that quick.
It kind of turns me off. And plus, All American is back on. So
what is that? Is that about football?
Yes, it is.
I should have known.
You don't know Spencer and them and Coop?
Girl, I only know one Spencer Goodwin. Hey, Spencer.
I'm sick of you.
No.
No, that's such a good show. So I've actually been binge watching it. I'm almost done with the 3rd season. Really good show. Really, really good show. I was so angry with all my Facebook friends last year when they were like, Coop this. And I was like, who the hell is Coop? Y'all
Did
get
they
on my
spoil
nerves.
it?
Because they always like, just when somebody finds something and somebody posts, they all jump on it on the bandwagon. And y'all get on my dang on nerves.
Relax my
But,
back.
oh yeah, and I wanted to know if you guys had seen the viral video of the white couple when
was she in the
did you see
yard?
it?
Talk
Yeah,
about some-
that was like
they keep making memes out
that
of her?
video makes me so
Wait,
happy in
what? I
life.
didn't see it.
I have to tag you in. It's
Okay.
so funny.
So what happened?
Are they on drugs?
Maybe
None of
look
my
like meth
business?
heads. I don't know.
great.
The
So
one when it
sweet.
was like, get off his yard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
With
did
the
see that.
hose? And he's whatever. That's not funny.
And then she was looking for her ring and stuff, and I was
Yes,
just like,
I
oh
love
my
to see.
God.
I gotta stop because it's a certain reason why I love to see stuff like that.
You like to laugh.
when it's not us, you know.
Nah, for real.
So I watched it like 30 times.
I feel like every black person feels like that. Like, local man rapes and kills 25 people. Like, please don't be like, please don't be like.
No,
Yeah,
or you read the
that's me.
comments. You read the comments, you're like, know what color they are. You know, like,
Or when that guy stole the ambulance, I was like, please don't be black. Please don't be black. He was Mexican. Yes, not us. You know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all remember the DC sniper? He was definitely black. We was hurt. We was like, come on,
I just knew he
man.
wasn't one of us. I forgot how. I know I was like in high school or middle school somewhere. I
Yeah,
just
I was
knew
young.
it wasn't one of us.
And it
And
was.
let me tell you how jacked up our culture was. When I was in the 7th grade, they had the OJ trial.
Oh.
And we can talk about this now because he talks about it. We know he did it. But anyway,
He did.
that's my
no, we
unpopular.
don't.
He did.
No, we don't. I'm like El Chapo wife. Not my loving husband.
No, but our teachers, they not shut down the school, but we got to watch the trial during school hours. And when they said not guilty, I remember Pearl C. Anderson in South Dallas was so loud. We were like, yay!
Just 'cause he
and
was
then when I
black.
turned 37, I was like, that nigga did it. And we were just so,
No.
it's not funny,
Listen,
guys.
listen. So
because
what?
they put it out on Netflix. They put the trial. What is it called? They did it's with David Schwimmer. God, who else is in it? Cuba Gooding Jr. He's playing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you have to watch it. It lays out every single thing. You're gonna say, yeah, he did it.
So y'all, there was this show. I mean, not the show. This was a professor I had. This was actually, he was a Caucasian man, and he was talking about why that trial was so important. And he was like, because black people like Emmett Till and other black individuals who had been literally killed for nothing, in reference to people lying on them or saying something like that. That was just a win for black people in that way. As sick as it sounds, it was like, finally, now you guys know what injustice feels like for your culture, whatever. And that's why people, and here's what he said. I honestly, I was not an adult at that time for me to process everything, but I do remember like details about it. So I feel like maybe that's why people were like, yeah, whoa. That is because we just root for anything
so
black.
happy.
You watch Family Feud, be a black family, and I don't even care what other color family is. Like, you like, yep, come
Anybody
on.
black win.
Williamsons,
Yeah.
come on, pull it together. No, that's a stupid answer. Come on, y'all, we down. That's how it works. American
Yeah.
Idol. I'm gonna usually
So
go to.
embarrassing.
Y'all remember American Idol? Kiki, were you old enough for American Idol?
I hate American Idol.
Kiki, can you sing? I don't know why you seem like you
Girl,
can
no.
sing.
Yes, girl, I can sing. You want me to
Girl,
sing
yeah,
something?
go ahead.
It's perfect time.
She sound like Carisha. Girl, that's like Carisha singing. Girl, no.
Speaking
Stop.
of singing,
I can sing, y'all. Y'all ready for real?
yes.
Please don't do that.
You want me to give you a
Okay.
beat?
Oh
No,
my God, I'm
I
so
think I can.
embarrassed.
I think I can
Is
freestyle
it
it.
time for us to
I deserve.
shut up? That stupid
to
song.
shut
It's
the
not
hell
a
up.
stupid song. It's really a good song.
What
It's
song
just
is that?
Need somebody
by
else to
Mama
sing
D
it.
from Love and Hip Hop. I deserve.
Okay. Look, so TJ, you'll be happy to know because you've been talking about this in a couple of shows. Mary J. Blige, I saw the documentary
Did
this
you?
morning.
How'd you
Yes.
feel about it?
Hated it.
Why you hate it?
Baby, because what are the details? Like, maybe because I was working and watching it.
Maybe because you wasn't there.
Oh, you mean like where she was when she was a child?
How old were you? Because if I was 12 when it came out,
I
you
remember-
had to be 4.
I remember when she was on drugs. That's all I
Okay,
got.
don't bring up her past. This is what we not. Okay, this is
She
what we
said
not
she was
gonna
high
do.
as a kite in one of the things. She's like, yeah, I was so high. I was in a cloud. She said it. Listen, the point of the story is I thought it was very sad. It made me more sad. And she looked sad. And this is me. I only got that vibe. She
Are
looked
you
sad.
crazy? Look, first of all, it was a documentary over one of the biggest albums of her life that turned 25 last year.
Maybe
okay?
that was the deal with it. Because that album was surrounded with so much sadness.
And because it was surrounded by
Okay.
her love for KC. And if you go back and, damn you, I told you, you have to listen to the music as well. You have to listen to that My Life album. You're going to feel the pain.
I didn't know was that.
if
I
your
thought it was a
mind,
whole
if you're not
life.
there mentally though, like it's gonna be hard for you to accept certain
Oh,
stuff. So maybe.
okay.
Wait, because I wasn't on drugs? I feel like I'm on them
I'm
today.
saying when you watching the show. Cause okay, for example, you remember when you used to tell me to watch Gossip Girl?
Oh yeah, you.
And I wasn't mentally there.
One of the
for
best
it.
shows ever, and they
It is. I
rebooted
love
it.
that
Okay, on
show.
HBO Max. So go back and watch Gossip Girl. Such a good show.
Oh my goodness. You
But
guys
I'm
watch
just
some
saying
weird
that
stuff.
you
You don't like Gossip Girl?
Y'all
You
watch some
never-
like girly stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
We
y'all
would-
know my favorite show is Pretty Little Liars. Oh
Oh my
God.
goodness.
I did not get into this.
I'm in the
Pretty
wrong
Little Liars.
podcast. I need to try to shop around. Where my resume at?
What-
I need to
what's
watch.
one of your favorite shows?
Honestly,
Gilmore Girls. 'Cause
no,
I love
I'm
that
not
show
gonna
too.
tell you what my favorite shows.
No,
are.
I want to know.
No.
Is it an anime show?
Don't talk about that. I don't want to hear about that.
Okay, then I can't tell you this.
That's psycho killers be watching anime.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. So I like to watch Hunter x Hunter for all my anime fans, and yeah, there are psycho killers on there. Yeah,
I know.
but I do like Hunter x Hunter. I like Attack on Titan. That's old. But I do like One Punch Man's old. I'm just gonna start talking once again because
One Punch Man. Oh no, my 12-year-old watched that, and I call him a reach. I call him. He told me to shout him out. Hey Barry, because you're not gonna even watch it. But
Dang.
whatever.
Hey, Barry.
But Barry watched One Punch Man. I'm like, Barry, what the hell is this on my TV?
very cool with me. One punch all it takes.
That
baby.
means you're a little slow. That's what that means. Anybody that watch, let me wait till I tell my daughter that you watched something that Barry watched. You missing a screw.
I'm sorry. Did I say that? I meant to say I love Pretty Little Liars. We're on season 5. It's my
No.
favorite show. I love
You
whenever
said One Punch
Veronica.
Man. Wait till I tell my
did-
son
is there
that you
Veronica
watched
on
that.
there?
He's gonna be amazed that I know somebody that
Barry's
watched
a cool
something that
cat
he
with me.
watched.
He cool. Very cool.
Barry's my weird kid.
Oh wow.
Out of all 3, he's the weird one.
So that's
He's
who I
my
am.
favorite though. And I can say that because he's the only boy, so he's my favorite son.
He's his favorite son.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well,
but
at first you
this
said
was-
just favorite, like
Anyone up? Well, except for tonight.
Y'all, I was watching.
But the other 2, I like them a lot.
I was
better.
watching Manifest for a little bit. Then I got
you
tired.
like that?
Yeah, but I got tired of it. I got bored.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was like, what else they
Something
gonna do?
happened. Yeah, it's
I
like
don't know. I stopped watching it.
I think sometimes it's really hard. That's how I felt about Empire. Like back in the day when it first started. I haven't watched Empire in years. I don't even know if it's still on.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I had to
watched
stop
it the
watching it. I
first
got
season,
tired
then
of it.
because I
think-
feel like they was trying to make me think things that I don't want to think. I don't want to say it.
So, you know what? We're going to take your word on it. But, like, I feel like Manifest was the type of show, and Empire, like, if you miss 5 seconds, you're like, what did just happen?
What
Like, it's
happened?
too
Uh-huh.
jam-packed
I
and
did
it's
catch
stressful to the
myself-
brain.
I did
Yeah.
catch myself having a rewatch or a rewind.
Like,
Right.
just
Like,
relax
right.
and just have, like,
I
those
missed
filler
something.
episodes. Don't have every episode be like, oh, Cece's
And
pregnant.
sometimes you didn't even miss something. They just didn't get to that part, and then you found out 2 episodes later. Now they playing that part.
Right.
They do the, I forgot
See,
what they're
that's
called, where
just-
they go back and replay that whole, you know, like from
I
the
know what
past,
you're
whatever. I
saying.
forgot what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, but y'all, honestly, I don't really have really good TV shows to give y'all, besides for the fact that I watch anime, but because I don't really watch TV. Because I'm
Good for
also,
you.
I know, because I'm also a psycho. So
When I was
I
watching,
could really sit in my room and just listen to music. I'm weird.
when I was watching All American, and they was talking about, are we going to talk about what happened in Vegas? I was like, did I miss something? I went back and
Oh, I know.
rewatched the
That's
whole
what I asked.
episode.
That's what I asked my daughter.
And then I found out later that they, you know, played
Right.
the episode.
Is All American just like American Dad?
No.
Oh my god!
So stupid.
Speaking of those kind of cartoons, I love Bob's Burger.
Oh, I love Bob's
I
Burger.
love
Oh
that.
my
All
God,
right,
my daughter watches
finally.
Y'all
Bob's
are some,
Burger
I
is
can't
funny.
say what y'all really are, what I think of that. When I see my kids watching that stuff, I'm like, what is that? Like, why are you watching this in my house?
But can I be
Like,
honest with you, TJ? Have you ever just sat there and gave it a chance?
No, it looks stupid.
It's not just
the
listen, you gotta
cartoons
just
look
watch it.
really stupid. Tanae watches it all the time. She binge watches it, and I think
Tanae's a
she's
pretty
a
name.
little dumb for it.
Tanae.
And you know what? I'm gonna be myself, okay? Because I really question.
Cancel bomb coming
D-
through in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I tell my daughter DISD failed her plenty of times because she always says something dumb. But you know, her and Kiki, they both do, so failed her too.
That's why today my homegirl. Period.
I just
Even
think
though
that
I feel
it's
like she
so
judged me
weird.
sometimes.
Because I like everything. I can watch my favorite, all-time favorite show is Friends. I watch Friends every night before I go to bed.
You're sick. Something's
What?
wrong with you. You got managed.
Y'all know what I watch every night? What I put on my TV? Sister. Period.
You're also
I
sick.
can't really get into sisters.
What's
no
wrong
more.
with y'all?
I don't necessarily be watching it. but
Y'all
I'm like,
sleep with the
that's what
TV on? More
I
importantly,
cannot sleep
Well, I
in the
put it on my
dark.
phone. It has to be pitch black in my house.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
no.
Yeah, in my
I have
room.
my TV on. I have my little light up under my bed.
so you can see the glass man taking
Girl,
your
it look
money.
like Christmas in there every day.
Y'all, oh my gosh! For any young gentleman looking for a very comfortable place,
And
Kiki's
if you have
bed.
any questionable bumps or anything on your body, she's going to see it because it's lights everywhere around that
Kiki
motherfucker,
has
okay?
the most comfortable bed after
Oh,
brunch.
yeah, she does. She does.
Wait, we have a shout out to somebody.
Oh, Lex Frank.
I was like, I don't know.
No, we
Lex
do.
Frank.
Oh, we do,
We
we do.
did go to her. We attended her brunch. It was a little ratchet up in there, but I think that's what it.
TJ made it ratchet. Don't let her play with you. Don't let her play with you.
Twerking and stuff.
Jazz
She was the
made
only
it
one
ratchet.
twerking.
No, actually, the DJ made
DJ.
it ratchet. I thought
Blame
we
it
were
on
going to
the
go in there
DJ.
for tea and crumpets, and he was playing back that ass up. What am I supposed to do if you heard we sitting
TJ
there having
literally-
drinks and it said them hoes bet not fuck with my Juve? Now what that make you want to do? That makes you want to twerk.
I'm mad because TJ said like this, like it came through her whole body. She just what's that one meme? He's like, "Rah!" He's drinking that 7-Up. Nah, for real. She was just like,
I
like,
was trying to be chill. I was
TJ.
trying, but the DJ wanted me to turn up. I thought it was a brunch. It turned out to be a club in the daytime. It should have been a day party. That's what it should have been. I don't know.
Whatever. All right, go ahead, Kiki, with your promo. Let me give you some music. Hello, promo time for It's Really Whatever podcast.
Hey. All right, we coming through with. Okay, so I want to give a big shout out to TS Smoke Shop. They are a hookah. They have hookah. They have the electronic. Is it
Electric vapes?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
vapes.
Okay. Electric
so-
hookahs?
So basically, they're also mobile. So I just had her to like, girl, tell me tea or whatever, you know. So, anyways, she is or I think it's her and her husband or whoever.
Okay.
So they have a mobile smoke shop. So anytime you have an event or anything, you can hit them up. Their Instagram is TS Smoke Shop LLC. So if you have an event or anything, somebody who and you know that people are going to be coming out who like to do hookah or anything, you can hit them up and they'll come out, set up everything for you, make sure you're good. They also have, I think they have edibles. They have portable hookahs. They have trays. They have.
You should have led with that.
bombs.
Oh, okay.
You should have
Nothing.
led
They
with
have
edibles.
CBD bath bombs. So if you're into
Wow.
that.
Wait, you put weed in your water?
It's
Your
CBD.
bath
It's
water?
good for
No,
your
it's
muscles,
relaxing,
natural. Yeah, no THC, I believe. CBD is no THC. But I think large quantities of it will amount to a little bit of THC. Not that I smoke the reefer.
I think that you do.
I don't.
Are we done with
I
this?
can't even roll, baby.
Where are they located, Key?
So they're mobile.
Oh, okay. So
So
they'll come
they
to me,
don't-
bring me my stuff.
Yes, they'll come to you, bring
Cool.
you your stuff. If you're having any type of event or anything like that, they will come and set up all of their things for you. And yeah.
That's so cool.
Cool. Well, claps
right.
for
TS Smoke Shop
LLC.
LLC, and y'all know they took care of business. They paid their $300 and got the LLC. Booyah.
I wonder if I got a PPP loan. I need a loan. Oh, I
Look,
definitely
see,
need
God,
now
you
a
was
lot
being
of
ugly.
loans.
You know what? If that PPP loan come back around,
You're not going to do it. Because if they haul you off, it ain't nothing nobody can do to help you.
Girl, right.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
I've
down
heard they've
for-
been closing accounts. I know somebody personally, they closed her account. So 2 people I know, they did close
Oh,
their
it wasn't
account.
the lady
so-
who went viral. They came to her house because she had bought the house with that PPP.
You know her?
loan.
Not her. I
Oh.
know 2 people that they personally, they lost
They
their
closed
accounts.
their accounts and then what? Did they get arrested?
No, they didn't get arrested. They don't know what's going on now. One of them, I know she is making payments towards her loan.
Oh,
And
well,
wouldn't
you
let
can
them
make payments. It's just $20,000.
So that's another bill.
Girl,
It's just
they could
$20,000.
have got a car for that.
Okay.
Lord Jesus. Okay,
Now, it's
y'all.
the
We have a
people who-
3-minute timer.
I'm
Oh,
okay
okay.
with doing one PPP loan, but it's the people who did multiple ones. Now, them the ones that they was doing
It ain't my
hard
business.
scamming.
They
It's
say
really
stay out of
called
rich
the
people's
prison
business.
loan. That's what it's called.
Prison.
But I'm down with a little scam.
Right.
You look like a scamisha.
Skamisha.
Scamisha, that's my new name. Period.
Oh my gosh, Kiki Skamisha. So y'all, this is basically almost the end of our episode. Y'all have any lasting words that y'all want to say for our last episode, since we clearly can't say nothing else ever again?
We love everybody.
ELE.
We do.
Everybody love everybody.
No, literally,
we
I
do. We
Yeah,
really
we
do.
really do love everybody. So we tried to touch on everything to appeal to any kind of audience. It doesn't matter who you are, whatever
Right.
race, creed, or whatever background. We try to understand everybody and give our opinions as best we can without offending anyone. Okay?
Personally, you can get offended if you're looking to get offended, but I will say,
That's so
I
true.
believe in offending everyone.
That's like
equally.
giving a backhanded compliment.
Because some people just want to be offended. Did you hear what she said about the PPP loan?
Right,
I
some
took
people
one out,
do
so I'm a bad
operate
person.
in offense. Okay,
right,
I was
relax.
one of those people. So,
Enjoy.
yeah, get
And I'm
over
not
it.
judging nobody who did the PPP loan
Me
because I don't know
either.
what I'm going to be doing in the next 6 months.
I know people that I love very dearly who have, and I just want them to.
Did they give you some money?
They did not give me no money.
Okay, well, that's where I'm judging because
We're
do
gonna
it
talk about it
and
next
don't
week,
give
y'all.
me nothing.
I got some
alright?
names. They in my phone.
Period.
So y'all, thank you once again. We are no longer the Pour Decisions podcast. We are the
It's really whatever.
It's because always it's really
Period,
whatever.
because I might run up, get done up, period. Okay,
cut her
that's
mic.
so she's
Turn her mic off.
ghetto.
Turn her mic off.
Signing off.